Alright. Greetings and I was gonna say satisfaction, but that is not right. Let's try again. Greetings and salutations, everyone. This time, once again, for sweet Factorio goodness. It's been a while. I mean, for you guys, I've been playing Factorio a little bit again, on again, off again for the month. This is my June map. We have a few mods installed, some quality of life things. Just a couple of little doodads here or there. I don't have any dirt bots. This mod that I kind of like has like these little dirt bots. They're like little baby robots that you can get at kind of early on. But if you play with the Factorio building, you got a range. So then I gotta constantly re-catch the little dirt bots. So it's a little bit aggravating, but and there we go. It is nice to have some sort of early game robot. I understand why a lot of people are more into the consumable ones, though. Anyway, for those of you who may be coming in from Factorio Land, hi, greetings, salutations. My name is Samius, and I primarily stream other games like Dungeons & Dragons Online, stuff like that. But I don't know, I enjoy base builder type things. All right, there we go. Making sure that the Facebook is running like it's supposed to. It's just mining productivity. We'll put down like, oh, that, not every dirt bot, whatever. There they go. See there, they're out blowing up stuff. There we go. Perfect. All right. So I wanted to blow this up, and I want to start mining this coal patch out. How much does it say it is? 1.4 million coal. That's a lot. That's going to take a minute. So I need to figure out where I want to put that coal storage. I'm thinking just up here, which means I need to also make a couple of warehouses. I really like doing storage inside warehouses. I also really like doing storage inside Factorio buildings inside of warehouses. So, yeah. Alright, so if we're going to put a storage block up here, let's try, I can't build one of these, so I don't have enough iron. Let's try something a little bit different here. Let's build one of those. I'm not sure how big that area is. Okay, it's not huge. So if I put one of these sensors, say, here for now, and then I slap down a Factorio building here, those guys, alright, sweet. So this will give me the ability to pick these guys back up a little bit easier, maybe. Because I would like to have them around. You just don't want them sitting around doing nothing. Okay. Much better. Alright. So we have 3 warehouses built. I'd like to get a few more of those. Maybe just get them built somewhere on the on the line here. Warehouses are one of those things that once you start using them, you use them a lot. At least I feel like you do. I'm also slow. Alright, there we go. And then we'll take a looky-loo over here and grab... Oh, never mind. I guess I already have a miner. Alright. A few dirt bots. Alright, so what are we missing? 25 of those and 16 of those. Alright. You can grab a few of those. And then the other thing was undergrounds. What's undergrounds? In fact, let's make the undergrounds a little bigger. Okay. And while we're at it, let's grab never mind. Just run it manually. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just would like to have the path be lighted a little bit. Alright. So there, there. Just like every other one. For whatever reason, my lighted pole mod doesn't work anymore with the current updates. So at some point we're going to have to get probably a different lighted mod type situation here. Alright, does that look good? Is everything running? Rocks and trees is here, boys. Alright, so as no surprise, I'm a big fan of the streamer Neil House. You may notice a lot of similar tendencies here. Notice our pathy goodness here. But one of the things that I honestly kind of struggle with about the way he likes to do things. Wow, we don't have any inserters on us. Is not using the warehouses. He'll use them for like train depots and stuff like that, but he won't use them for like sorting or balancing and stuff like that. I mean, also, in my opinion, doesn't do the best job of deep storage. Oh, we need to do this in... No, we can do this in 4. It's totally fine. Alright, so we're going to slap down this guy. We're going to slap down... kind of pick the center here. Doesn't have to be, like, crazy out of the way. That'll work, I think. lines in, 2 lines in. So today is the day that Remington's all excited for E3 stuff. Alright, so normally what I like to do is I like to have I'm gonna just look at it again actually. This might be the place where we use the mini. See, it doesn't matter. We can only get 3 across anyhow, I think, if we go that way. What if we go... this way? Then we do... 4 in. I don't think I like that a whole lot either. We have a couple of dirt bots. Let's drop 2 dirt bots here. Pick those up for me, dirt bots. Alright, so anyway, what I was trying to say is I typically do a pattern. Kind of like this. Which is nice because then it's pretty easy to add more inserters if we need to. I don't think that's what we're going to do today though. Do we have the... yeah, we have the stack inserters. But I can only make 7 right now. Let's just go like this for now. We have to store 1.5 million. This is not the right spot. Which is a lot, but it's not infinite for sure. Oh, that's not what I need. Got a bit of a brain fart. I'm still not awake. Alright, and then how do we want to do the next 2? I guess we'll just go above. We also have the mini loaders, so we can always go minis as well if we need to, just for space. I feel like they're not the most cost-effective ones, but if we decide we need more transfer into these. Alright, so each one of these will store like 50,000, which again is not infinite, but that's 200,000. So to store 1 point whatever million, we need a bunch. We'll need 10. Are we having power problems? No. Just storage issues. And then the other thing I could do if I wanted to is instead of having them split up like this, I could run it into one and then balance out so it spreads evenly. I'm not that worried about spreading super evenly, although I should probably put a balancer. Your classic balancer. Do we have a... grab a balancer book. Of course, even though it looks like the right thing, apparently I had the wrong one. Yeah, these are all blue belts for whatever reason. I mean, I know what the 4-to-1 balancer looks like, but alright, so we'll just pop it right here. Currently don't have any dirt bots. Put 2 dirt bots down. They do a pretty good job of getting shit done when they actually are there. It's always like one thing. In this case, it's not their fault because I just ran out of iron. But it's like, why isn't this in place? It makes no sense. Same thing with this, apparently. Why isn't that in place? Are all the rest of these working? No. Dirt bots. You can't trust them. The good news is we're getting close to not needing dirt bots. That would be nice. Alright, so the other big thing that we want to change on this is I want to have a spot where I can drop things off at and they'll just get stored. So let's put it in here. Again, we're using the big splitters because it's very cheap. Yeah, I don't think we need a whole. Alright, so if I pick up any extra coal, I just put it there, basically. Alright, let's catch these dirt bots. Come here. They really are the best for like picking things up. This is the main thing. Alright. So that'll start mining that 1 million. And hopefully we can just get that out of here. Alright. So my biggest problem with Factorio in particular, there's always something to do next. There's usually like 6 things to do next, and you don't have to sit there and figure out what it is you actually want to get done next. So I think what I want to do, so I want to get reds underway, and probably expand greens. And start getting like a more proper green in place. To that end, though, I think we're going to need a better source of arms, particularly green, or sorry, not green, fast inserters. Although we might also need more stack inserters too. So is there a way? I don't have a convenient place lined up for that to upgrade. We can glue something in temporarily right here, I think, and we'll just manually feed it, sort of. So you need one of those. You'll need one of these, and you're gonna output for me. That's fine. Chest is totally fine. And then I will just manually dump back in a bunch of these. Alright. Now it's gonna keep up, right? No? Alright, so that should transition a bunch of those for us. Do we have a wood dump? Oh no. assume there's something up here around power poles. Yeah, here we go. So let's dump some more of those in there. Let's grab a few of these power poles. This is the method I like for making oh, you're just full. Okay. This all looks right. Grab all those because we're going to need them. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, so at some point we're going to plan on putting these buildings inside of another building. I want to grab 2. I meant to grab 3. We'll grab both. Why not? Okay. So at some point we'll plan on using all of these buildings for internal use. I don't like not having the pattern. Even though that pole is stupid, not necessary. Alright, so how we want to do this? I think we want to have copper cable getting made in this building and stored. And then those will flow green here, maybe also green here. So green, green, and then flow into red. Or we could go up into green, green out and down into this, and then we can have one reserved for blue. Blue's a tough one to do. Alright, so let's see. If we had copper flowing up this way, and then copper flowing out this way, then we had green, green here. And we had a red back to the bus and a red out here somehow. And then we could also have a green, green like that. I'm gonna be okay, right? Alright, so to do that we need, see, this is where I don't have enough warehouses. Should build warehouses before we do anything else. Alright, what do we need for warehouses? Steel, iron, and bricks. So we only have iron here. No steel or bricks. Alright, screw it. Let's just make another one. Dirt bots. Yeah, sure. Oh, I guess I don't have any dirt bots out. Like 3 of you guys. Derp away. Derp, derp, derp away. Alright. One here. One here. one there. Also, we're out of... Now, I should be working on robots instead. I know I need to get the purple or the greens done, but I should just be making some real big boy robot logistics robots. Alright, what am I looking for? It won't hurt to grab these, and it won't hurt to grab these. Sure. Okay. Then I think we're putting a... making basics as well. Just not. Okay. Where was I? I think we've been doing a balancer again after the fact, right? Yeah. And then shoving it down. This way it refills the bottom line. Seems like the way to go. Alright, so you up. And you up. Boop. Alright. And then you go into here and then skip a few. You skip a few and then you come in and just go past. Alright, so that should be the necessary ingredients for that. I don't think it needs to be like super incredibly fast, so we can get away with just this. Do I have a big pole on me? I don't. Should probably grab some big poles. And then, again, because it doesn't need to be super incredibly fast. I believe these will stack up on each other. Just let it go to town. We're gonna burn our few of our reds that we have just to speed this up a little bit. Should be a little bit quicker. There we go. It's making away right now. Alright, I'm impatient. You win. Make me a bloody warehouse. Need like 12 warehouses. We might as well just wire it up. If warehouses are less than or equal to, let's just call it 20. Then we don't have to worry about that. Alright. Dirt bot. And then I'll slap down a... Probably don't have one on me now. It's over here. Come here, dirt bot. Gotcha. Okay, so we want to have wires coming out here and wires coming out there. So, just plan on putting a warehouse in this corner. I'm gonna quickly make these stupid things too somewhere. What does it take to make these? Transfer belts. Yeah. I could make them off of this. If I put greens up here. How easy it would be to get a line of green up here. I could run a line of green right here. Let's do that. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just already tired of building certain things constantly. Can we do something? No, we can't do something like that. Yeah, okay. You win, Factorio. Alright, make... What is these? Yeah, see, these are very nice, but... I think we just build this one and call it a day for right this minute. Alright, give me... Fast inserters. Is that gonna be enough? Or should that be like 2 fast inserters? Oh, you don't have gears? How many gears does it take? 16 gears? Put that there, and then we'll also do a skip over and put a gear thing on this side as well. Costs like nothing. All the gears get to work. I want like a stack of them ready to go whenever I show up here. That's all. And that should basically keep this thing running. Is that right? I like Factorio because it is a... I think this is just a hair slower than we need. Speed these up. I like Factorio because it's a lot of puzzle solving. Every build is a little bit different, a little bit not right, and you have to figure it out, which is something I really enjoy. Yeah, they stacked to 10. I like that idea of you have to be solving a problem every time. So if you go in here, speaking of solving problems though, I think, doesn't green or blue circuits need, we have to go through the science. Is this one? Okay, so blue circuits do not take any copper. It's yellow science that needs copper. Okay, that's fine. And then this takes 3 and that takes 4, so yeah, this should keep up fine. Then we'll have a couple of input lines. We don't need to be crazy. Let's go a copper line like that. Oh, one too far. Let's just go like that. No, I'm not in love with that. Give me 2 dirt bots. Get those picked up. That seems better. And then that's the official noise of putting down work there. You gotta just like that. Alright, so these guys are in. If I were to make this pattern, how many more times to fit in here easily? Probably should have figured this out in advance, huh? Yeah, okay. Let's get that picked up. The 2 dirt bots can get her done though. Alright, so if we were to go all the way over. Go like that. Should be okay. Alright. Slide down a few more dirt bots. Get to work. Alright, so I'm putting, what, 2 copper in here? Is that right? I think I can make that happen. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's... Maybe this is going to be too tight. Alright, Dirtbots, what's up? Here. Everything just go away. Just make it all go bye-bye. Put everything in my pocket. They're such a bunch of spazzes. Alright. Let's turn it this way. Get rid of these 2. Alright. Everything's got to go up 1 more. Just makes it easier to go this way, right? Okay. Yeah, this looks good. Alright. Now normally what I'd really love to do is I'd like to put a box or something in here to evenly distribute all this across. But, oh, you know what else? Actually, this one doesn't need to be like that. We can put it down like that instead. This Dirtbot can't figure out where to go. He's like, but. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, and this one doesn't need to be as long because otherwise we'll just get confused. So we need to get 3 lines of copper from those 2. So we'll grab our little book. We'll scroll all the way through for 2 to 3. Oh, I went too far. And there's just not a good way for me to cram that in. So then, let's just not worry about it. Let's run them through a splitter, and then we'll just split them off like this, super inefficiently. No, I don't like that idea. How much more vertical room do we have? We have a little bit of room. Let's take these bottom 2 and let's just change our pattern to this for now. Alright, if I were to cram this in like so. The closest we could get this jumps back around. So this right here has to be is an input line. I just don't know if we can. Yeah, you know, if we go like this, it's not pretty, but we're not that worried about pretty, right? We're just worried about space efficiency right now. And then can we cram another? Oh yeah, we can cram another row in. Perfect. This looks quite good to me. And we can just put these two lines in. In. Right now we don't need to have like a zillion years of these backed up. We'll just do like that many. Yeah, that looks good. Then we left all of our dirt bots in there. They run around drunk. Come here. Come here. Really wish there was a recall on these. They almost act scared of you, which is interesting when you're trying to pick them back up. Do really like them. I think they're adorable. Alright. And then I'm going to let's put a few down. What we're going to do is we're going to take two lines down here at the bottom. I thought I had a warehouse down here already. I do not. Nor do I have any warehouses on me. Let's grab some warehouses. And then let's go grab our splitter. Oh yeah, that's great. That's so nice. Oh, rocket fuel! Sure, start the big architecture tube move. Alright. Here. One more. Down. This will do. At some point that one will get hooked up as well. And at some point we'll have more of this. There we go. And that'll be good because that'll give the copper something to do. The copper seems to be working at a reasonable pace. Alright, so these two lines are going to basically be hard lines right now. Do we even want to put splitters in them? I don't think so. That might change in the future, but for now, I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to hard go here. Okay, so that should start the massive pile of work that is getting the copper turned into copper springs, whatever. Oh, hey, you know, I was going to jump in the live stream chat and I forgot. There we go. Now we're in the live stream chat. Speaking of live stream, let's check the various places. See if we're missing any conversation here. I don't think so. I think there's a bunch of people watching, just in different places. So greetings and salutations. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Shit, the dirt bots run away from me. I don't like it. Too far. So a couple of the other mods I should start adding is one called, oh, I forget what it is. But basically when the miners are done, it sets it for auto deconstruct. I think that might be what the mod is called, auto deconstruct. Speaking of, how are we doing in storage up here? Not bad. Rah, I catch you, little dirt bots. Alright, so we have 27, and they're about half. I'd say it's a little over half. So yeah, these should be 50, so 100, 200. Yeah, looks like it's doing a reasonable job. And the copper is now suddenly struggling to exist. I think is reasonable. We also have a massive pile up here that we could pipe over there if we decided we wanted to do that. I guess we don't have that much massive of a pile. You have some though. Alright, iron. What do these things need? Transport belt and iron circuits. Do I have a grenade? Don't have any grenades. Alright, let's grab a few cliff mine explosives and let's build a couple more of these things. Again, as we start expanding the base and scaling up, we'll have more of a pattern we want to keep. But for right now, I just want it to kind of hush. It's in here? Yeah, they're in here. Alright, so what's going on with the acid? It's like we're full up on heavy oil again. We'll just keep putting in band-aids until we're done. This is the old coal that we were using. How close is it to used up here? Yeah, there's still quite a bit of coal. Oh, that wasn't done. My bad. Alright, so it looks like it's going to do 38. I couldn't remember exactly how many. So 38, so let's call it 40. 40 times 4 is 16. So yeah, we're quite a ways away from being able to store that 1 million in there. We need a second line going into this. Is that what needs to happen? we'll set this one to prioritize right. But this way at least half of it gets shoved down the line. And then hopefully that'll speed. It's not going to speed this up at all. This, here, let's just do this. Look at me, Ma. I'm a logistics robot. Why aren't you working? Just didn't get that installed, and then I didn't catch it until now. Get all these stockpiled, picked up. Alright, not bad. I was under the impression that I had the right ratios in there for yellow belts. I looked it up on one of the programs. Alright. So we came up there to get this. Explode. Let's just... I know I should probably just go slap down a belt factory in a building somewhere, and I probably will at some point, but for right now I just continue to put band-aids on a pig. We'll need this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, that one, this one. Just keep slapping down the band-aids. It is completely fine. Okay. Alright, so we have those in. Let's say this is iron. Wasn't that just inconvenient? Alright, let's just slap this on the other side of the pole. Same basic thing with this bottom line is just going to be straight up. Iron. The bottom one, and then while we're down here, let's get the plastic. Over here. Not that we're ready for it, but we'll be ready for it sooner than later. Alright, so iron, copper, copper. This is the pattern I really like for that, so we'll just grab it. Yeah. We only have 8 yellow arms, so let's grab a few more yellows, some reds here. And I don't need all of them, but I would like that stack. And I would like for you guys. These are those. Let's grab a few of those, but then let's plan on getting an upgrade planner on these. Okay. So our pattern currently looks like this. So we have iron supposed to be on this one. Alright, so that's supposed to be iron. Now we need to get copper. Again, unfortunately, the 3 places. I really didn't build for that, so let's do... That doesn't have to be a whole... Well, I want it not to be a full line in case something happens. Okay. My phone continuing to freak out even though it's just not working. I guess we'll throw some battery in it. Just to make sure it doesn't go dead before I make it to the Verizon store. Now how are we going to cram in this extra bit is the question. If this guy turns and goes here immediately, how do we get this up there? Again, it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to work. Filter right. No. So you don't filter anything? Alright, that looks correct. Slap some dirt bots. I don't have room for storage like that. Oh, we're having 2 lines in, right? We're having... I want to go out, sorry. We want to have out here. We want to have out here and out here. Alright, so we have some greens getting made already. So we'll have a line of greens here. And then again, we should probably set a cap on this to something not unreasonable like that for now. And then this guy should be ready to go. Yeah, nice. Alright, so now let's play the upgrade these game. Alright, let's left, left. My dirt bots can't figure this out. Just running away again. Come here. Just manually take care of this. I mean, they're going. I would like them to go more. But they're eating 100% of these lines. So maybe instead of trying to get as many machines in here as possible, I should just... Nah, this is fine. I think this will work for now. These will need to be upgraded at some point, or add more lines, I guess. Guys are just consuming all of it. And then this will get turned off for now, but this one needs to run. Also, as you can tell, we're running low on copper again. Although it looks like the copper lines are full. But yeah, they're struggling getting enough copper up here to run. Taking 2 lines and turning it into 3 for processing is pretty rough. Okay, so the only other thing we need again for reds is going to be the plastic. We'll put right here. Bots are working. Did I see the Nintendo Direct? No, Remington was watching it. This one actually doesn't need to exist. These don't need to exist. Remington will tell me all about it later. In fact, I'm kind of surprised he hasn't come down to give me a report, as it were. How did we misalign things? There we go. 2 new characters in Smash. I mean, yeah, it sounds like news for people who like Smash. It's pretty cool. I'm not like a big Smash guy anymore. Really enjoyed Smash on like the 64 and the GameCube. But it has not been my big game since then. I have too much stuff going on the screen now. Okay. Let's just have like 2 lines here, I think, running. Alright, reds are... Copper cable's close. And then these are both 2. The other thing's a little further away, and then you can exit like this. Okay, so let's copy this. Let's rest this out. How many dirt bots we have left? 5? Is this Dungeons and Dragons? This is not Dungeons and Dragons. This is a game called Factorio that I play every once in a while, kind of to clear my mind. Now my screen is flashing. We have some sort of life on our phone. Not sure what this life means, but something. I know, we're going to the Verizon store after the stream today. Grab a shower and jump out there. What's the matter, Dirtbot? Not right now. I might watch it later. But again, I don't care. That's the biggest thing. If it's a game that I'm even remotely excited for, I would tell you. Again, I know a lot of people who are going to be very excited for those things. I'm not one of those people. We have a really strong Smash player community here in Salina. People love it. Yeah, I don't think I like the way this looks. Alright, right now I have... Let's just do this. We just give you a whole line. Actually, we don't need... We're gonna do it like that. We don't need this. And then we'll give line of plastic, and then we'll just have it output here. So line of plastic and output. Take and do here a line of plastic. We go like that, and then we copy here to here. And we just do another one like there. Does that work? The problem is that this is... I don't know that'll work. We don't need either of those to go that far. That one just has to still go there, right? There we go. In fact, the Smash community is so strong here in Salina, I bet you I'm going to end up seeing it on Facebook before long anyway. How's that look? Doesn't look bad. And there's the first tier recursion. Alright, the question is, do we want this warehouse in here? Probably. Alright, so then this immediately turns. And this immediately turns. And this is close. Alright, which, what were the lines that I decided were outlines? I don't have any iron on me. Seems like a mistake. Ha, caught you, dirt bot. Where's this other dirt bot? Perfect. You know what? Let's save a space. Let's just load those. Together. I don't think they're going to produce fast enough that we have to worry about this belt being full. Which is sad. It would be really nice if these would go a little quicker. We're gonna end up needing so many of these. Like, this is not gonna get the job done. This design. We'll just have to build something different when the time comes. And that is just purely limited by the speed of these crafters. Yeah, okay. Again, sad. Alright, what do we have? Then we're gonna have out from the bottom one. That'll work. Let's go like here for now. Just this is gonna produce so slow. Alright. So that's kind of what we had hoped to get done. If I put a storage chest here where you guys work. Yes. But then you gave it to me anyhow. So, no. Come here, dirt bot. I'll just pick this up my own self. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my phone. It's making all sorts of weird noises. Okay, so what's next on our agenda? We really should be figuring out chemical science packs. Solid fuel we have. We don't have engine units, so we'll build an engine unit factory someplace. See, that's the reason why we needed to get this up and out of the way. Do we have a faster mining speed? No. Wait, this is literally our last non-military, non-chemical science. And we could build over the top of this, but I hate doing it. I hate building over the top of stuff. How are we doing? 1.3 million? God, that's still going to take forever. I mean, this one right here's got 11,000 coal under it. Yeah, we may just have to say sorry about this coal patch sooner than later. This one's finally full. Yeah, they're getting close. Dead chat, you're not wrong. Yeah, as much as I love Factorio, it is not my most popular game, which is why I don't stream it as much as I would like. I'd like to stream it a whole lot more than I do. And maybe if I streamed it more, it would grow more, but I'm not so sure. I need one in there. I don't need all of them in there, just one. Same thing with this. Don't need all of them in there, just one. Okay, where are we next? Science. To do science, we need... We need engines. I suppose we could do engines in here somewhere. So let's blow up some cliffs that are in the way. So what do we need for engines? Engines. 2 pipes, iron gill, and steel plates. So pretty easy actually to do engines. While we're here, do we want to go ahead and do electric engines? Also probably wouldn't hurt. But if we're going to do that, we need to get lube on the bus. Lube on the bus goes squish, squish, squish. So it looks like we need more storage tanks anyhow. Feel really fortunate on our placement as well. We have a little bit of pollution up here, or bad guys up here, but not like zillions and zillions. So at some point we should be able to basically control from here to there, there to there. Pick like here somewhere. We'll have to see about how we want to control the top, but looks good. Ooh, nice. Another nice patch of oil over there. Alright, where do we want to work the... May start its own fluid section, probably. That's unfortunate. Not not a deal breaker, but unfortunate. Alright, so I should get lube on the bus in fairly quick order. We don't need to worry about that. We'll just use... I don't think we're going to need more than this for those. Let's drop the dirt bots. Let's get the rocks and trees from here to there out of the way. Let's see, we'll grab one of these. All these guys should tuck in like right there. Alright, Dirtbot. Okay, so step 1, let's give this thing power. Step 2, we need iron and steel, and then if we also want to do these, we need greens. So we have iron and steel right here that we can just poach. I played this. You play Factorio? Wish I played more Factorio. I don't play nearly as much Factorio as I wish I did. I really like it, I just don't make the time to play it as much as I should. And then some greens. It's the most efficient way to get greens up here. Probably be to like rock them through this. We're a little bit spaghetti land right now, which I'm not the world's biggest fan of, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. And this doesn't have to be a full line, it can be a half, I think, pretty safely. How am I? How's it going? How's the family? Not bad. My current problem is I successfully broke my phone, I'm pretty sure, so we gotta go get that fixed today, which is aggravating. Oh, then we also need Lubin. We're out of lube pipes. Like to make sure that pipes are a little extra further away from the road. I need to go one more down. That'll do. Too much data, it dropped. Everything should be okay. Everything looks like it's working correct over here. Alright, so lube. Lube is in. Those are all good. Oh, my phone? Yeah, I dropped it and it landed in a little bit of water. So it got, the internal stuff got a little wet. And I'm pretty sure the phone is fine. It's the touch screen that is goobered up. It won't come on. Which, on these new phones, if you lose your touch screen, it's might as well be done anyway, right? Alright. So let's see. We need... Let's plan on a little box. We should probably go grab some more arms and stuff too, huh? Let's grab a stack of those. That looks good, that looks good. 32 of the big ones. Let's grab a stack of these. And didn't I have a stack of blues? Is the SIM card fine? It's a Verizon phone, and it's a Motorola at that, so those cards do not have SIMs in it, that I know of, anyway. So it just needs to be... this. Basically, I think the screen needs replaced, is all. If we go like this, if we go something like this, then we could have this line basically come around probably way over here, would be my guess. this line can come up here somewhere. Then we should be able to do I don't think this has to... I think this will be enough that we can go like that for this. Not as confident about this part though. We can just pull that out this way. Alright, let's drop down some dirt bots and see what it looks like. Alright, one of you pipe, the other one of you gears. Alright, you require 2 plates, and you require 1 plate, so let's... Kind of would like to have this extra iron loop back around just to make sure that everything keeps running. Like when we inevitably have too much iron on the... Not enough iron. Not as worried about the this bit, I guess. Although it would also not be the worst thing in the world to have those loop around, but I think it'll be okay. Why am I building electronic circuits? Alright, is this just a speed thing or is this a resource thing? Looks like a speed thing. So yeah, we are over... We are over demanding. But, well, the question is, will that work itself out as they start to buffer? I think so. Let's do some numbers. This will make 2 a second, and these guys want 2 every 10 seconds. So really, this should be able to do 10. So really, we're a little bit too many. We're too many. But as we go down the line and we increase our things, it should work out. All right. And then, wow, somebody made a big boom there. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to put in a, I feel like this needs to be a particularly large amount of storage for this. We're going to go in, and we're going to go out, we're going to go out. This will go out for science. You know what? I don't think I need all... I don't think we need to have a double-lined row for either of these, to be honest. Yeah, it feels weird, but I think we're just gonna use inserters. So you go out to science. And this will be our... Hey, Slack. Did I move? What would I moved? Since yesterday? Oh, yeah, no, I live on a very busy street in my little town here, and people are annoying, to say the least. Yeah, we need more pipes. Is there a way that I can get more pipes in here? I'd really like to just get another pipe. Oh yeah, no, they can get real crazy sometimes. Pipes in here. It just is gonna look really dumb, but we can get more pipes in here. But I'd like to get all this running. There we go. Now we doubled our pipes. We doubled our pipes, and I think that'll make a big difference. We'll just do this. I'm not sure where I want these to go though, to be honest. I think they eventually get used in science, but I'm not sure when off the top of my head. So what are the large buildings? You have not seen them. Give me 1 second, and I'll kind of run through the general ideas here. There we go. So now we have how many for... We have 8 and 14. So we probably want to turn this down to 7. Alright. So now half of this production is going to science, and half of this production should be going to... Wow, so many beep beeps. Thank you. Again, so many beep beeps. So half of them will go to science, and half of them will go into electric engines. And from that, some of those might end up going into science eventually too, but they'll go here. Okay, so one of our mods is called Factorio? No, Factorio. Factorio. And Factorio, there's a couple of different buildings, and basically, as you can tell, they're like I think they're like let's not even be dumb. Let's just look. 8. They're 8x8 buildings, but when you go inside of them, they're whatever this is, right? And then there's a bunch of different tiers. Like we've also unlocked now this building Mark II. Yeah, they're a little bit bigger on the inside. So, like I said, now we have also these Mark IIs. Let me find some poles. Here we go. Here's some poles. And then what else do we need to make one of these? Some steel and some bricks. I want a few extra here. We'll grab like 1,000 bricks and we'll make one of these and put the rest back. And we'll grab this little dirt bot. Grab this little dirt bot. Now if they can time travel, they'd be perfect. It certainly is going to feel like it in a couple of places. So basically, the general idea is just that you can kind of build inside these much nicer looking buildings. And then right now, alright, so we have this Mark II building, which as you can see is much larger. This is 8, this is, I don't know what that is, but it's way bigger. And then we're currently researching a thing called recursion, which will let us put this building inside of this building. I mean, that's the idea, right? It's a Factorio. It's the idea is that it's going to look like a factory. So this grid right here, you'll notice this is built in the idea that it'll eventually go inside of this building. So at some point I'll be able to slap this building down, pick up all this, and then put it inside of here. And I'll have to put in 2 copper, an iron, and this plastic. But then everything else will sit inside this building. So speaking of inside this building, how are we doing? 15,000 of those, that's pretty good. This is pretty hard hitting. We're only got 4K of that, but still that's not bad. Yeah, it's a cool idea. To like build this recursive engine. Alright, so we have that out. We have that out. And then I think what we're going to just do for right now is we're just going to put some of this in a box externally here, just like 1 stack worth. And then a bunch of regular engines. What else are we gonna grab? I was gonna grab these. So we're out of transport belt. We are super low on these, so we might as well grab a stack of those. Alright, so the next thing I want to work on is we want to get the actual next tier science running. And how that is going to look, because that's going to have these here. Like that. And it's probably going to come from over here somewhere. I'm not 1,000% sure exactly where I want those yet. Grab a couple of my dirt bots. But whatever it is, it's going to involve having this. It's going to involve having, what's the next tier of this? Solid fuel and this. can run a line out from here that direction, I guess. But I just want... I don't want that to be a... maybe I do want it to be a solid line, actually. Alright. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We're going to need another one at some point up this way. We'll just do it like that. So this one will go into there, and this one will go out this direction for science. Let's make this way the opening here. Alright. Then we need to get the solid fuel up here somewhere. Should not be that big of a deal. There's plenty of it down here. We're just gonna have to take it all the way down and work it around, I think. Maybe through this line. Do you have any more dirt bots handy? So the biggest challenge with these little dirt bots is that when I go into a building, they don't exit, or they don't go with me. So they'll get stuck, like this guy's trying to not be stuck. But they should make their way to these little antennas. Like, I thought I had one over here somewhere. There's a dirt bot, but I don't see the antenna anywhere. Let's just put an antenna right there. There's an antenna. So, yeah, see there they kind of are. Come back! He's running away from me. Now he's chasing me. Come here. Good boy. Why they like to run away, I don't know. But I'm sure it has something to do with the AI that's running them. Looks like our heavy oil is once again backed up, so let's slap a band-aid on it. I mean, that is our way after all, right? Look how much solid fuel we have built up. We probably needed to be using it a little bit earlier, but I'd rather have it and not need it. One, two, three, and then 2 for the loop, so here will be where we need to go with the solid fuel. Let's just go like this. I feel like that'll be the least amount of effort to get up here. That's your thought on Cropes? I think this is probably gonna have to go. Pretty soon, because we're also going to need batteries up here, and we're also going to need, oh my goodness, corpses. Okay, corpses. Let's grab a copy of this and let's tear this down, I guess. Build it there, please. Yeah, corpses are a little bit different than I'm not in love with that, but it'll do for now. Then cropses. Alright. The dirt bops are derping away. This looks okay. We're gonna need batteries up here. We're gonna need this up here. Let's get the batteries up first while we're. Oh. You know what? Let's not do this. How far can we get with this? We should really get on. Can't get on that side. Why? It's one too far. That feels better to me already. Now I get batteries on the loop, which I think will also feel much better. And we get the dirt bots to work. We need to increase our copper quite a bit soon. Quite a bit soon. Alright. Where we want to put that solid fuel, probably through here somewhere. Again, I realize a lot of this stuff is super close together and it doesn't need to be. And at some point it'll definitely start becoming a problem, but right this minute, I'm trying to glue it together so we can get the science running a little bit nicer. So this is rocking trees only. Get a few more rocking trees out of the way. Also get that going. Alright, that looks good. What is that? Alright, do we care about this science being in a building right now? I don't think so. At some point in the future, science will all get probably compacted into 1 or 2 buildings, but right now I don't think I care that much. So let's just... do like a light on every other one. Need to look up the numbers on this again. I never understood why it doesn't like to do why these dirt bots don't love doing the power pulls. Alright, and this is going to be making 1 every 12 seconds, which means we need 12 of them. And we have 8. Alright, how's our lighting situation? Let's pull the lights back out. Let's make the lights actually make sense. So let's go 1, skip 1, 2, skip 1, there. And now if we grab here to here, adding 4 more in should give us 8. Or sorry, adding 4 more in should give us 12. Which means we should get that 1 a second that we've been looking for. What is the problem, Dirtbots? You guys need to get the stuff out of the way first. Okay, well then I guess I'm cutting down trees. Oh, there's a... So inappropriate. Alright. This is not what I want. Let's really don't want like a huge pile like this either though. Is that the... that the easiest way to deal with it, though? Probably right now. God, it seems bad. Alright, do me the favor and get that on the line, please. Alright, is it time to step up our science also? Probably. We currently have, what, 15? Yeah, so what would it take for us to double our science? Some greens. Only there's a place I could like walk over and grab a bunch of greens. Alright. Double the science, dirt bots. Yeah, I miss regular robots. We're probably going to make a few regular robots here pretty soon. We should have plenty of electric engines now. Even if I have to sit here and just semi-assemble them by hand. Should be much better. Alright, let's abort the recursion right now and let's get advanced oil processing running. Should not take very long. Let's see what's going on. These guys are not running. There we go. Doubled up our science. Again, this is again, we call this 1 a second or whatever. We probably need to upgrade these now. Let's grab this fresh, make sure we have a fresh stack of lights. Get over this wood. We have a bunch of the solid fuel here. We're just going to dump all that in here. There you go. Everybody have a good time. Alright, now that the oil is done, we'll go back to this. Because we don't want to waste any of the oil if we can help it. One dirt bot is following. Oh man, I'm hungry. Alright, let's start getting things converted. I thought we had a water line right nearby here somewhere, didn't we? A water line here. Those are both going to fuel. Oh, here we go. What's happened to this? I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like we've had pretty good luck with the attacks lately. feels really fortunate. I'm not sure the best way to get water up there. Just do it like this. It's pretty nasty, but I feel like it's better than not working. Alright, now it's time to start turning some of this heavy oil into light oil. And light oil into petroleum. So currently we only have 5. It's not very many, but it'll be enough to get us started. So we'll tap into this line. And then that line will be like that. And ideally I'd put a pump in here. Oh, I guess I can make some pumps. Let's make like 3 pumps. Ideally this is going to get smushed way down into twofer. I haven't decided how we're gonna take this light oil and put it someplace yet. It should probably go around this direction. Don't know if we have wiggle room. That's hilarious. Alright, well, we made it fit. And then over here we'll put a pump just to make sure it stays one way. Hey Dallas, welcome to the stream. Alright, so that'll be our pattern for turning the heavy into light. We're gonna go really crazy on that for a minute. I'm gonna grab a bunch of these. We're gonna grab a bunch of underground pipes. We're gonna have a bunch of regular pipes. Anyway, Dallas, how you been? Not sure why, but it feels like you've been... I haven't talked to you in ages. Do 6 of those. You live at work and in bed. Sounds familiar to me, my friend. Sounds familiar to me. I know. My issue this week has been that I managed to drop my phone in some water and now it's messed up. Alright, we're gonna cut a lot of this down. we'll keep 4 of these machines making heavy fuel, but I think we're, or solid fuel, but I think we're going to cut it down to like here. Are we increasing or are we decreasing? We are increasing still, so that's plenty. Yeah, I'll it's under warranty, so it's not like the end of the multiverse or anything. I just gotta go take care of it, you know? Well, that was pretty screwy. Alright, so that's a pretty simple little design. Nothing special about that at all. Just forcing it in. That water line here. And the water in is going to be the challenge, it looks like. A day. And then we can put in like an underground here to here. Can't go there though. Go here. Just came back to DDO. You were playing some Pokemon Planet Online. I do not know if I heard of that. I know Remington and CJ play some sort of Pokemon Online thing. Some fan-made game. And they love it. Okay. So this is going to get really heavily increased, and this will get really heavily increased. But not right this minute. And then as numbers start to get a little smaller, we'll... Actually, how many more of these do we have? We have 5. Can I double this really quick? Yeah, let's double this really fast. Oh, the problem is of course, that I don't have this pipe. I thought I just doubled it. Why does it say there's... Derp bots. There we go. So now this should start filling up pretty quickly. Oh, Dallas, you moved over to YouTube or the Twitch side. Birch doesn't quite fit there. Really? I'm out of copper, or out of red wire. Alright. So we have our heavy oil is going down, and our petroleum is kinda going down. Occasional procs. Yeah, it looks like it's going up kind of slowly, but still going up. Alright, and this is making mostly petroleum now.
It seems our fates are joined.
Alright, so that looks good. Pretty pleased with that. What'll happen is, I guess we might as well do it now while we're here. This needs to make sure that lubricant is greater than, say, 10,000.
Ready when you are.
Which is fine, there's plenty of lube again, but we just want to make sure that this doesn't get converted into light oil and into petroleum if we're running low on lube.
Ready when you are.
Oh no, I broke this out of steel. That's so bad. I really like the idea of this design, by the by, for making steel. Need to increase the copper. I said that earlier, though. Alright, so let's grab this 50. In fact, we have...
Ready when you are.
Yeah, nice. Ever heard of Osmongold? The Twitcher? Yeah, I don't... other than that Google search, I don't know who he is. I mean, I feel like I've seen that name somewhere before, but I don't recognize it. He only does crazy WoW streams. Let's just slap this down right here. Low on batteries. You don't like WoW? Okay.
Ready when you are.
Like, it seems like maybe a name that I heard back when I was watching The Guild, maybe? The name sounds familiar, but I don't know anything about him. Alright, then we need greens and steel. Wow, this needs a lot, actually. Greens and steel. Right now, we'll just put this all in a box. Although I'd love DDO if you could travel to different towns and fight stuff like in WoW. More of an open world. Those are fair criticisms, I think. The issue is that if you wanted you can get it. This is the wrong line. This needs to be this. So this one should be in the last. I mean, it. Like, if that's the game you want to play that's out there, it's just not DDO, like you said. It'd be nice if they had some areas that were more like that. I agree. But I make this analogy a lot. The DM is SSG is the DM, and the DM's like, all right, well, these are the places I have prepared for your D&D campaign. Where do you want to go? If you're like, oh, well, I really would like to go here, and they're like, all right, sweet. But if you're like, hey, I want to play like a Wild West campaign, like, oh, I don't have a Wild West campaign planned. It's like, oh, boo. It's like, well, I agree, boo, but at the same time, it's like, the DM doesn't have it prepared. And again, I realize it's a mindset. Alright. Build that. We'll build 2 of these. This is going to get changed to a passive provider. For now, I am going to be the active provider on this. Why are we building this like that? Let's see. So I'm the active provider, then we build one of these. So this is building a factory. So the idea of this game is we've crash landed on an alien planet, and we are doing our best to like make it homey. There are bugs that attack us and stuff, and we have what I call a magic backpack, which allows us to cobble things together out of materials in our backpack. Alright. So we have 12. Alright. Let's figure out where we want to put this first big boy Roboport. Alright. And let's build some logistics robots first. Okay. build this next one way the hell up here. Just to cover all this blinking. Why can't it? It can't give us the little loaders or the other loaders, just these? Seems odd. Huh. Oh no, I saw a message from Scotty P pop up on in the overlay, and I didn't get to read it all. I'm hoping he was talking about somebody else. Okay, yeah, I took so long to get to this point, I'm not sure where I want to go now. I realize I should go here next. Let's get the... Yeah, let's get this going. So what that'll let us do is make electric engines. The real advantage of electric engines is that they, you can cram them in a much tighter space. This is still not correct yet. Give me those. Alright. So now there we have our dirt bot. That's not the right thing. Spelled the wrong doodad. Alright, so we're going to transition into... Ooh, we need a modular armor as well. And then we're going to need some solar panels. And some batteries. Ugh. Forget these. These mini ones require power. As a test, I want to see if these guys, the robots, will bring me these. Oh, they're not in the robot zone. Steel plate and... Just thinking I could stick it right there, but I can't. Alright. So I want to see if they'll bring me red circuits from these chests. I think they will, but it'd be nice to confirm. They're so slow. Well, he brought it to me. Okay, here comes the rest. Is this not in the construction zone? Must not be. Alright, thank you, robots. I appreciate all you doing. You go away. I need to build some solar panels. What do solar panels take? Steel, copper, and greens. So it could maybe get glued in there. I just don't have a real good way to get these greens over, but we'll fake it. We will fake it till we make it. Whatever it takes so I don't have to build stuff by hand. That's my motto at the moment. For now, why don't you just slowly build a bunch, I guess? Whatever. We're pretty much at the... we have a little bit more time, but I'm getting very hungry and I'm going to have to use the restroom soon. But, so we can get at least like one more reasonable thing done. How is that not? Oh, it's going. Look at that little guy go. I have no idea. Oh, that's bringing me a thing. Yeah, that's totally in the construction zone. Oh, those are not a requester chest. Well, we can fix that. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's need a place to put some storage. I guess we'll stick storage just right here for now. And what do you need? Some more of these? Yeah. Alright. Did I make this modular armor? Check out this Joe Rogan clip from Beef in a little bit. I don't think we're ready for that yet. Let's definitely get this mining productivity 2 going. Alright, let's see. Modular armor 1. Let's just build it. And then this armor will just get put in the dumpster. And then we put in one of these. This gives us, I think solar panels are 1 by 1. So let's make those solar panels. And then batteries are just this. I know this is super wrong. don't want to make all these on my own for now. Course. That would be incorrect. Alright, so what if we did 2 of these? We might be able to do 2 personal roboports. And some more batteries, I'm not sure. Some steel. Alright, 2, 3. So that one goes here. We build 2 more. And then we build some batteries. The last one right here, and then we can maybe build 1 more personal roboport. That'll let us have 20 robots. Dirt bots can go derp away. Alright, we have 5. That should take us to the 20. Alright, sweet. And then the rest of these will convert into logistics robots for right now. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to do right now? Check on power. Power looks okay. See, there's still a lot more here. The stone, on the other hand, is getting mined up pretty quick. Alright, so the other thing we should do is we should double up our various smelting. We should probably look at bigger smelting. Which is what I kind of wanted to do up here, and why I kind of wanted to have the Factorio buildings up and running a little sooner than later. So let's grab 2 of these bad boys. And let's say we can set up a smelting that fits in there pretty nicely. Do we want to use... I think we want to make sure that we have these at least. So let's grab a bunch of bricks. And let's grab a bunch of steel. We'll just dump... Oh, it takes us not very long to make a bunch of these. And then just for light purposes, we'll go like this. Alright. So let's see. Let's make pretend that we have a few lines in. What is the most compact that we can get away with. Right, that's typically considered the most compact line, split line in, whatever. What if we did yeah, this does not feel more compact, that's for sure. Feels probably easier to build if I did a look at that, isn't that better? That's so nice. Alright, so fuel output, inputs, outputs again. Alright, so this is an out. So this one's wrong. Here, let's just start with this. Alright, so that's in out as usual. So if we borrowed this line, that gives us 2 outs and 3 ins. 1, 2, 3 in. Which is a pain in the butt. Alright, what if we did an in here? So that's an in, this is an out. So now we have 1, 2, we still have 3 ins. But now we have 2.5 outs. 1, 2.5 outs. Is that more efficient? It gives us room to adjust this up or down a little bit if we need to. How many do we cram in here? Put a lot in there. Dallas says thumbs up, so I'm going to assume my brain is on to something. Alright, so how many do we cram in here like that? 55? Alright, so now comes the big question. How do we get fuel and resources onto all these? Let's actually delete that one. Oh, we low on power. Also, do a second one of these. I'm pretty sure each one of these does 10 robots, right? So in, and in. Alright, what if this was coal? And coal just kind of peeled off as necessary. Like this. Oh, this one doesn't have to be like that. I can just go straight down. And then this could go that could go like that. That one can go like that. That one can go like that. And the only reason I have this loop right here like this is because it makes the pattern the same. Alright, but then let's see. So that can go way down here instead of way the hell up there. Yeah, I don't hate that. And then let's grab one more row of this. What do we not have? We don't have the 5 of these, and we don't have 10 more of these, huh? Alright, and then, oh, here, let's pick these up so they get a charge. I'm sure our solar batteries are basically nuked. And then this doesn't need to go all the way there. That doesn't have to go all the way there. That doesn't have to go all the way there. Then does this fit? Of course that doesn't fit, because that would be awesome if it fit. I don't have a good way to like merge these together right now. We got a few more people trickling in. Welcome to the stream if you're new. I don't play Factorio as nearly as much as I should, as you guys could probably tell by my frustration here of not being able to cram a warehouse in this corner. We're really only like one warehouse over. Or not warehouse, but one thing over here. The problem also is only get one output like this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we can get a second output. Yeah, okay, we can get a second output. I'm just full of not visually seeing the rewards here. All right, so these would all go in, and then we'd be able to take like this out and then this one out. All right, I think this looks good. So let's actually start a new blueprint book as well. Yeah, and then let's grab this. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, what all does that entail? 54, 100, okay. Yeah. Alright, and that's going to be in, like that. And because we're so low on copper, I want to set this copper one up first, and we'll probably call it a morning here. Well, Remington didn't run downstairs and say he got the job, so a little bit concerned. He's been looking for work this summer, and probably into the future. He's been struggling because the whole, a lot of people seem to not be interested in investing in somebody for the summer now and part-time later. Let's grab a coal line. That's way too far. Can we forget the reds jump that far? I don't want to have to screw with it. Yeah, nice. There we go. Everything looks like it's running to me. That is pretty sweet. As soon as the coal populates down there, it should look good. The nice thing about these, that I really like about how these are set up, is that you get the nice big warehouse storage internally. I've had a bunch of these in the past where I've had this export out of the building and then into a warehouse, and then sometimes even into like mini warehouses. But I'm just not as big of a fan. Somewhere down here we're gonna snake this in. As we continue on, these will come out and they'll be replaced by these. So let's just, I'm not as worried about this being super pretty. Alright, how many of these do we have? We can go 1, 2, 3. Let's make this number 1 on the snake in here. This is such a disaster. There we go. It's like 90% less mess right there. This should not. Just go away. Stop. 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 Okay. Number 1. You go in. In. We'll set out 2 outs here. Let's make 2 of these while we're at it. Super solar panel? Oh, no, this is super power. Yeah, okay, super power. Alright, so this guy next here. So this one will just turn straight up like that. Let's put one more here. And these are also going to be output lines. Oops. So these will all kind of work together in unison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's just say all of these work at 300 plus. Greater than 300. That'll save some for me. And that'll also make sure these all evenly distribute. Now, this guy's gonna have to use a little one here. See, and that's not gonna fit, so this will get changed to red. Alright. That is fixed. And it looks a lot better. So now we can just take this guy. Peel it in here. I'm going to assume that we might need a second line in right away. This line is full, so we'll see how quick this is stacking up. Yeah, we can pull a second line off of this right now. We can get 2 full lines. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, Scott has sent me a message. Would I have some... I do have some. I have to look and see how many I have. Alright. So let's see, we doubled up, tripled up really our copper production. We got robots going, we got science going, we doubled science. We set up red and green circuits a little bit better. We've got some robots going. I'm not sure what I want to do with these robot frames right now. Normally I would turn them into logistics robots, but we are still quite a ways away from logistics. Logistic networks. Alright, because now I think logistic networks take... Yeah, it takes purple and yellow science to get logistic systems. Oh no, it just takes yellow? Alright, let's study yellow science. What are we missing to get to yellow? Alright, knock out those. So maybe we're not as far away as I was thinking. Uh-oh. Well, let's get this fixed really fast and then we'll get back to... We'll take a break. Alright, so all these are currently full. Let's make the baby ones here. Just for space constraints. Where are they trying to bring me now? Undergrounds? Nice. Thanks, robots. Alright. So, if we do the baby ones for space constraints, look like this. Which I don't hate. And then let's see, and then this one over here. Then I'd like to get one line from this, one line for this, one line for this, one line for this, like together into a 4x4 and out the top probably. But instead, can we just pull one line out from each and throw them into a box like here? Let's see, so 1, 2, 4. You go up and out. You go up and out. This way, this way. Yeah, I think these have to be little ones to be able to do what we want to do here. These can be big ones though. There you go. That's a nice little pattern, I think. Then we'll put a pole here, I guess, just to go look at it. So this right now is $250,000. So we would have to do obviously 4 of these per million, which is not unreasonable. Is a little expensive, but it's not unreasonable. Alright, we don't need this in future ones. Then let's open up our book and put this guy inside it. What was the other one we needed? Was it this? I think so. And then, what are the ingredients for that? We need 11. Alright, so yeah, this is not out of the realm of possibility here to double this up. So let's grab another one of those. These are coming in. I think we should be able to grab a stack of that. Alright, everything looks okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take right next to this, or right above this actually for now. We're going to slap that in there, give it some power. And we're going to quickly robot insert that in there. Oh, did I grab 11 of these? I did not. probably end up making 2 of those really fast. Alright, so what are we missing? We're missing 2 of these. Alright, so we're not going to make another one of these real fast, but okay. So that'll give us plenty of room to start getting the rest of this in. As much of this that we can get picked up before we have to move it would be great. A lot of these things are just not moving as fast as we need them to. We should probably set up some modules next. And just like grab speed modules for days, but we'll see. Alright everybody, well it's after 2. I'm going to get some breakfast. I need to hit the Verizon. Can't, oh, this doesn't touch. Yeah, we should scoot this over. Weird. Anyway, so we need to hit the Verizon store, see if we can't get our phone fixed, etc., etc. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll be back this evening. It is a Tuesday. Don't know what the likelihood is we'll be back early. But if not, we'll definitely be here by our usual 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. We will definitely cap out our Warlock tonight. And we'll probably knock out our Hearts of Wood and have a plan for Wednesday. Alright everybody, peace, much love, and we'll see you very soon. Toodles.